If you do business in Michigan and are deemed to be a liable employer, then you are legally required to pay unemployment taxes. The taxes, which employers must report on their quarterly wage and tax reports, are paid into the Unemployment Insurance Trust Fund. The money in the trust fund pays the benefits provided to qualified workers who lose a job through no fault of their own. The reports filed with the Michigan Unemployment Insurance Agency includes the name, Social Security number, and gross wages paid to each employee during the quarter. They are due on the 25th of the month following the end of each quarter. First quarter reports are due on April 25th, second quarter on July 25th, third quarter on October 25th, and fourth quarter on January 25th. The wage and tax reports must be filed online by the employer or a third-party administrator through the employer's MyWAM account. Reports and payments that miss the deadlines could result in a penalty and interest being applied to the employer's account. A report must be filed even if an employer does not have any employees and/or wages to report for the quarter. An example would be businesses involved in seasonal work such as golf courses, landscape companies, or snow removal businesses. To file online, an employer must have an active account in Michigan Web Account Manager known as MyWAM. In your browser, type www.michigan.gov/UIA. Scroll down the page and in the section that says Employer Services, click on Manage Your Tax Account. This takes you to MyWAM for employers. If you do not have an account, you must first create one. On the right side of the page under Online Services for Employers, click on Sign up for an Employer Service Provider MyWAM account and complete all the steps. From the same screen, under Log in to MyWAM for Employers, type in your username and password. The password is case sensitive, so make sure your caps lock is not on. Then click Sign in. To navigate to the quarterly reports, click on UI Tax. This screen shows your quarterly reports, the status, and balance. To get to the quarterly wage tax report, click on File Return next to the period that you need to file. The top section provides information about the report and explains any penalties. Scroll down the screen. Let's start at the right. Is this the final report for the business? Only select Yes if you have no more payroll, have closed your business, sold your business, or are no longer operating in Michigan. Checking Yes does not close your account. You must complete and submit a notice of change. Click the information icon for additional information. Input the number of employees that were working in each month. This is not the amount of wages. This would be the total number of all employees, full-time and part-time, that worked in each month, even if they only worked one day. The gross wages, excess wages, taxable wages, and tax due will be calculated for you based on the reported wages that you input at the bottom. The apportionment election option can only be selected on the quarterly report for the period ending March 31st. For more information about this program, which allows employers with 100 or fewer employees to distribute their tax payments over 4 quarters, click the information icon next to the selection box. If you have filed reports before, the Social Security numbers and names of the employees will appear in the Wage Details section, and the only information needed will be wages, information about new employees, or removing former employees. If this is your first report, there will be no pre-filled data and all the information about employees must be input. If this is your first report and you still have not paid anyone, you should contact us to correct your liability date. After all employees and wages have been added, verify that the gross wages are correct. If everything is correct, click Next Step. Click Submit and input the password used to log into your MyWAM account. Then click OK. A confirmation page will indicate the report has been submitted. The report will be posted to an employer's account within 2 business days. Farther down is the option to print this page for your records. This information can also be reviewed under the Recent Items tab in your MyWAM account. Click OK. If completed properly, the report should indicate it is pending. You cannot file a report for the same quarter on the same day. If changes to the report are necessary before it is processed, click on the Recent Items tab and click on Report. You must withdraw the report and resubmit. Click on Withdraw, then click Yes to confirm. You will receive a confirmation that the request has been withdrawn. Click on Home and UI Tax. You will be able to file the report again. Once reports are filed, Social Security numbers of all employees will be verified. If any inconsistency is found, employers will have 14 days to correct the information. If the errors are not corrected, employers will be assessed a quarterly fine of $250 until the report is updated. If employers have questions about quarterly wage and tax reports or need help filing the report, they can contact MyWAM support through the Office of Employer Ombudsman at 1-855-484-2636 and press option 4. Be sure to check out our library of helpful videos on UIA's YouTube channel, Michigan Unemployment Insurance Agency, where you'll find an employer video playlist.